welcome back. Today we're going to talk about something called flow. But before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and leave any comments you have at the bottom. It really helps the channel. Thanks. So what is flow? You hear people talk about it on Toribash all the time, but many people don't really know exactly how to describe it. Well, here's the dictionary definition of flow: to move along or out steadily and continuously in a current or stream. So in Toribash, the concept is very similar, but I would describe it as unidirectional momentum and spin. Unidirectional meaning one direction, clockwise and counterclockwise. This is the most common, but it's not limited to those options. You can also flow going in any direction. Those are just the most common. To look at examples of flow, we're going to look at Tori vs. Ook, the Toribash edit by Adame Edits. To be known as having a good flow is to be able to chain these unidirectional rotation moves together in a seamless and smooth way. Flowing is a style usually exclusive to spar and hybrid fighters because the point of realism sparring is to imitate real life. And in real life, although we aren't rigid and robotic in our fighting, we aren't necessarily attempting to fight in continuous and steady patterns, unless you're imitating a martial art that does so, like specific Chinese martial arts or capoeira. There are previous videos on my channel that talk about how to actually use your joints to start a flow, as you can see here. You have to get into a low stance and then use your arms, pecs, and chest to begin a spin. And once you start that, you just continue your moves in that direction. There's a link in the description for other videos I've posted that talk about how to flow. Flowing works best in cooperative spars because you guys are able to coordinate your moves. It is possible in competitive spars to flow, but only if you're comfortable with the risk of interruption. Before I go, I'm going to leave you with the do-nots of flowing. Firstly, do not switch your flow direction. If you are going clockwise, don't all of a sudden switch your flow to counterclockwise. Keep your limbs moving in the same direction until they come to a natural stop. Don't get selfish or cocky. I've seen some fighters try to go for very ambitious flows or combos, but harm their partner's flow in the process. Harming your partner's flow will in return harm your flow, because if they mess up, they could mess you up. If you want to keep your spin and momentum smooth and flowing, try not to stiffen up. Keep your limbs under control and relaxed, and they'll go where they want to go. Don't sacrifice distance in your spar. You may see a cool move that you can pull off, but it'll take you way too far from your partner. This can harm the replay because then you have to spend time trying to make up that distance you've created. And lastly, don't throw off your spin axis. While you're doing your moves, pay attention to your ghost to make sure that you're not going to fall on your head or spin out of control. Well, that's Toribash Flow, the basics at least. Go in game and try it out. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.